Alright, this is a little fun. They haven't done these in a long time. A Q&A for the new GL Hondo. Kind of makes sense that they would have one for GL Hondo, though. I mean, he is a GL, so it would make sense that they allow a Q&A so then you can have a better understanding of a OP character that's going to be coming to the game. They used to do these all the time well, not all the time, but there was a little stretch that every character had a Q&A, and then it just kind of fell off. They haven't done one of these in a long time, or at least not one that was public like this that I could readily find. If they are anywhere, I don't know where they're hidden. So anyways, you know, that's what makes this a little fun, just something kind of different kind of content. Anyways, so, Hondo, cool. First question, in Hondo's kit, before we get started, I hope there's no dumb questions. That was one thing I did always hate about the Q&As. They always would include some kind of dumb brain-dead question. It was like, don't waste our time with this. So hopefully this is serious and it's people actually looking for real information about the new GL Hondo. So we'll see. Anyhow, first question. In Hondo's kit, there is a lot of anti-Sith and anti-Jedi stuff. Will the team be good against other teams because majority of the lead looks like it'll only activate against Sith or Jedi enemies? Ah, my perceptive friend. You see, while it is true that the Jedi and the Sith, how shall I put it, bring out my most profitable instincts, do not be fooled. Hondo Ohnaka's brilliance is not so easily limited. Even when the board is filled with other resourceful opponents, mercenaries, droids, angry Wookiees, my leadership still showers my crew with delightful stat increases. And then, of course, there is my favorite pastime, Lightning Raid. Always reliable, always devastating. One flick of my blaster and poof. A key enemy vanishes before the fight even begins. So do not underestimate me, my friend, whether Jedi, Sith, or some poor fool in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hondo always finds a way to profit. Here's the thing, I'm pretty sure Lightning Raid, I'm trying to remember, I think that was his basic, might have been called that, but that's also something that was in his leader ability for, if the enemy leader was a Jedi. So, if that's exclusively what it was, then that doesn't do anything if there's no Jedi in the leader slot, so like, why are you even talking about that? Like I said, unless that was his basic, I don't fully remember now. But anyways, the thing that would make him still decent is he does offer a ridiculous amount of buffs for, not buffs, but like profit for his team. And so his team obviously benefits greatly from profit because it's all built into their kits that they all want profit to activate bonuses. So that's where the team could still do very well, even if you're not going up against Sith or Jedi. Anyways, Hondo gains ultimate when allies gain profit. Allies also start the battle with profit. So, will Hondo start each battle with preloaded ultimate charge? But of course! Do you think Hondo Ohnaka would ever miss such an opportunity? Allies begin with profit, I gain ultimate. Simple, elegant, and very, very profitable. You see, my friend, where others see rules, I see loopholes, and no one exploits a loophole better than me. Flat mastery gains on a 4-turn cooldown ability seems much worse than percent gains. What was the balance reason behind this? An excellent question. You see, I am what the professionals call an agility support, which is just a fancy way of saying that when I stack mastery, I also stack dodge. And trust me, my friend, when I was allowed to gain mastery by percentage, it was glorious. Enemies would swing, blasters would fire, lightsabers would flash, and all of it, whoosh, right past me. I was untouchable, like trying to catch smoke with a net. Naturally, the galaxy cried out, "This is unfair!" Which of course means I was winning. So the designers decided to slow me down with flat gains instead. Steady, measured, but still building over time. Enough to be dangerous, but not so much to become a literal ghost in the battlefield. In short, they wanted to keep things balanced. Personally, I call it restraint. But even with restraint, Hondo Ohnaka always finds a way to profit. When will the great Pirate King Hondo Ohnaka grace us with his presence on the holotables? Ooh, here's a good question, because I don't think we've actually ever been told this yet, so let's find out. Ah, the moment you've all been waiting for. On Wednesday, September 17th, the holotables will finally bask in the brilliance of Pirate King Hondo Ohnaka. I would say you're welcome, but really, this is the least the galaxy deserves. Okay. Oh man, a few comments. First off, I'm pretty sure that the kit reveal was just dropped, right? I don't think I'm too late on that. I mean, I'm looking at this as of Tuesday the 16th. And are they really dropping the character on Wednesday? They gave us like a 1-day heads up on the kit reveal before they're gonna go and drop him. Granted, it's not like a ton of people are gonna get them. Yeah, the Whales Krakens, they'll have Hondo on day one, but like someone like me, I'm not going to. So, you know, in that regard, it makes no difference. But still, it just seems kind of weird that it's this close. Like, oh, we're launching the character. Oh, we forgot to do the kit reveal. And then, yeah, that last line. But really, this is the least the galaxy deserves. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you mean that in a different way, but if you take it literally, yeah, you are the absolute least. A GL Hondo. Get real. You're not a legend. Like, relax. That is the bare bones least. Like, you're artificially being promoted by CG to be something greater than you are. When a character increases their mastery during battle, are the stat increases applied to the pre-mod stat or added to the current in-battle stat? It is added to the current stat in battle, which means, of course, that when I grow stronger, I stay stronger. A very profitable arrangement, no? Here we go. Here's one of these dumb questions. I'm not even going to waste my time reading it. Where is Melch? Remember that friendship is the greatest treasure. Mostly yes, but credits are a very close second. As for Melch, he may not be at my side right now, but who can say what the future holds? With me, surprises are always part of the bargain. Here we go. Let's talk about another dumb character that nobody knows anything about. Melch. Cool. Never heard of him before. Where are the pop-ups of the free power shards for those of us still waiting? Well, I had no problem with this, but let's see what could be happening. They happen once a day until you claim it and are level 85. If you missed it, it will pop again the following day for the next 7 days. Oh, so all these people that are crying about it, that they aren't getting these free shards, and you got to be level 85. I bet you I didn't even know we were going to be getting a pop-up. It just happened one day for me out of nowhere, and I was like, what the heck is this? All right, cool, free shards. It's not like I got a lot. I got 7 shards. Whoop-de-mother effing do, but still. But, yeah, all these people complaining, clearly you knew about it. You must have read something. So, what, you only half read it? You couldn't bother to read the whole thing that said, oh, be level 85. So all these little dickheads who are probably like level 60, oh, where's my free shards? Maybe try reading the whole article. I'm sure it told you had to be level 85, you moron. Seriously, what a dumb question. If Hondo played Warhammer, nobody cares. That has nothing to do with this character. Does Hondo gain ultimate charge when an ally uses a stealing ability, even if no buffs restore on? But of course, even the attempt to steal counts when you sail with Hondo Ohnaka. After all, effort should always be rewarded, especially when it benefits me. Why only allow the pirates to ignore taunt effects for 1 turn at the beginning? 2 if there is enemy Jedi in the leader slot, via the lightning raid buff. Because, my friend, this is how a proper raid is done. You strike quickly, you take what you want, and then you disappear before the big, angry defenders know what happened. Lightning Raid captures this perfectly. At the start of battle, my crew and I slip past your bodyguards and blast the prize target where it hurts. But if we were allowed to ignore taunts forever, we would dismantle entire armies one by one. And where is the sport or the balance in that? No. The thrill is in those opening moments. Fast, sharp, and profitable. Just the way Hondo likes it. I feel like that doesn't really answer the question at all. They phrased it in like a way like Hondo's being a little smug bitch and trying to, you know, explain it in his words, but it's like, okay, CG, give us a real answer. Like, I just read this whole thing and I feel like I learned absolutely nothing. Pirates seem like a heavy turn meter driven team. Are anti-turn meter teams like Jedi Master Kenobi expected to shut them down? I would have to say no, because there are anti-Jedi synergies within the kit. So Jedi Master Kenobi obviously is a Jedi, so I don't think he would be able to work that well like you're thinking. Only a few squads can truly give me trouble. It takes real durability, a way to blunt my critical strikes, a little turn meter control, and perhaps even stopping me from reviving my crew. Put all that together and yes, you can make my work more difficult. But remember, if it takes that much to slow me down, it only proves how dangerous I really am. Yeah, it says, perhaps even stopping me from reviving my crew. I feel like that would be difficult, though. How would you do that? Because it's an ultimate. And ultimates don't get affected by, like, ability block and stuff. So, and his ultimate also is just, like, guaranteed revives. You know what I mean? There's no, like, like Leia. Oh, well, as long as you kill an enemy, then you can revive everyone. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. It's not like that. It's just, hey, he goes ultimate, he revives everyone. So I don't really know how he would be able to stop him from reviving his crew. Another thing that I find kind of annoying, just as a side note, you know, it's talking about, oh, it proves how dangerous I really am. That's something dumb that they always do in these type of games like this. In like a real life setting, Jedi and Sith would be like super OP compared to just a pirate. A pirate is just a guy who's out for profit. You know, works with good guys, works with bad guys. He don't care. Wherever the money is where he goes. Jedi and Sith are individuals that have been training their whole entire life since they were like 3 years old, if not younger. They have this special connection to this invisible ability. Like, they have weapons that are, you know, a lightsaber that's just, like, mythical. Like, Hondo would stand no chance against an actual Jedi or Sith, but yet, in the purpose of a game, like, oh, he's super OP versus them. Like, what? That doesn't even make any sense at all. It's so dumb. Anyways, is Pirate King Hondo intended for a more offense or defense role in PvP, or is he good at both? Ah, an excellent question. Truth be told, I perform admirably in either role, but really, when has Hondo Ohnaka ever been bad at anything? But if you force me to choose, offense is where I truly shine. Lightning Raid is far too fun to leave in the hands of the AI. On offense, I yet to pick the perfect target. Strike first and profit greatly. So yes, I can hold my own on defense, but on offense, this is where I make the holotables sing. Well, yeah, because the AI is always dumb, so of course they're gonna make you do stupid things. Brutus says whenever Pirate King Hondo takes damage, all pirates gain a stack of profit. Is that from all sources, dots, exposes, etc., or just enemy or friendly damage? Any damage will do. A scratch, a scorch mark. If I feel it, my crew profits. Why let an opportunity go to waste? Okay. If I feel it. So does that mean even damage over time? Like if Vader did like Force Crush, and you got the damage over time on you? You didn't take any damage yet, but technically in a way you kind of did. So does that apply as well? Does that work as well? Or does it only work when the damage over time expires and you actually take the damage? I would say, oh, that's weird. I was going to say, I would say is, let me see if there's any community comments. I thought there wouldn't be because this is a Q&A. Why would there be comments? But then there's comments, so I guess let's just see what these are all about. Answering as Hondo was pretty great. Thanks for the extra effort and laughs. Lol. Hey, that was a brilliant presentation. Congrats to you people. Hey, that was a brilliant presentation. Okay, seriously? Hey, so I'm just curious, since his air battle is currently out, are we going to get him prior to it ending with a reasonable amount of time to get him up for it? Or is everyone who wailed for him Saul in 2,000 credits it would provide? What in the world are you talking about? He's a GL. You don't just get him. You gotta have all the characters ready to go and then go and enter his event. Like, what? Can we get a more concrete confirmation on Jedi Master Mace Windu's return than end of the month? Since you didn't include my question, I ask it here. Just for lore clarification, this new GL Hondo is based in the Clone Wars, and the neutral Hondo is is based in Rebels. I'm shocked he's not going live today, so we can hit the air battle with him. don't suppose we'll be lucky enough to be told when exactly he's supposed to go live tomorrow. Any chance at all of getting the current era battle in? What are you talking about, the current era battle? Who cares? But as far as him going live, I mean, if anything, I'd guess like 11 a.m. Pacific, like they always are for marquees and stuff. 30th is what's being reported on the event server. Must be talking about the master window thing. Shout out to Melch. Wow, these were terrible comments. Alright, that doesn't matter anyways. The whole point was just this Q&A. So anyways, yeah, that's it. Just a little Q&A. I guess you could learn a little bit more information. I mean, the answers were weird, given in the form of Hondo. It's extra words and stuff. Could get confusing, but whatever. Anyways, thanks for checking this out with me, and until next time, I said see ya.